Right now, somewhere in your bathroom, there's a tube of toothpaste, a toothbrush, maybe some floss or mouthwash. You use it twice a day without thinking. It's just there, as normal as running water. But for 99.9% of human history, none of that existed. No toothpaste, no nylon bristles, no dentist down the street. For over 300,000 years, every human who ever lived had to keep their teeth from rotting using nothing but whatever nature provided. So what did they actually do? The answer completely changes how we think about the human mouth, modern dental problems, and even the foods we eat. Let's start with the part nobody expects. Your ancient ancestors almost never had cavities. A modern person living in an industrialized country will develop multiple cavities in their lifetime. Many people have had root canals, crowns, or even dentures. But studies of hunter-gatherer skeletons from 20,000 plus years ago show something shocking. Dental cavities were extremely rare, often under 2% of teeth affected. Some populations had almost none. The difference is enormous, and the reasons explain almost everything about how our mouths actually work. The first reason is diet. Ancient humans ate almost no refined sugar or processed carbohydrates. Their food was tough, fibrous, and gritty: wild game, roots, nuts, berries, and seasonal plants. Chewing this kind of food acted like natural sandpaper, keeping teeth clean and jaws strong. Their teeth actually wore down over time from all the chewing, but they rarely decayed. Then there's frequency. Modern people snack constantly and drink sweetened beverages all day. Ancient humans typically ate one or two substantial meals when they could find or catch food. Their mouths had long periods of rest with no incoming sugar for harmful bacteria to feast on. But teeth still got dirty. Plaque built up. So what did they use? The honest answer is whatever the land provided. Many cultures use chew sticks, thin twigs from specific trees with antibacterial properties. The neem tree in India, the miswak in the Middle East, and Africa, and similar woods in the Americas were chewed until the end became frayed like a brush. These natural sticks cleaned teeth and delivered antimicrobial compounds at the same time. In other places, people used abrasive powders made from burnt bones, crushed shells, salt, or clay. Some groups rubbed their teeth with fresh herbs or leaves that had natural cleansing properties. Australian Aboriginal people used the pith from certain reeds, while some Native American tribes relied on charcoal. And here's what's more interesting than what they used, what they did culturally. In many societies, dental care wasn't just hygiene. It was social and even spiritual. Some groups practiced tooth blackening, deliberately staining teeth dark with plant dyes as a sign of beauty and maturity. Others filed or shaped teeth into patterns as rites of passage. The mouth was seen as the gateway between the body and the spirit world, so keeping it clean carried deeper meaning. Archaeological evidence also shows that as far back as 14,000 years ago, humans were already performing primitive dentistry. In Pakistan, researchers found teeth with carefully drilled holes, likely to relieve abscesses, using stone tools. The patients lived for years afterward, proving the procedure worked well enough to be worth the pain. As civilizations grew, techniques evolved. The ancient Egyptians mixed rock salt, mint, and dried flowers into early tooth powders. The Romans used urine. Yes, really, the ammonia helped whiten teeth. And oyster shells. The Chinese developed sophisticated herbal formulas centuries ago. Then came the Industrial Revolution and modern sugar. Suddenly, refined flour and cheap sugar flooded diets. Cavities exploded. In response, we invented toothbrushes with nylon bristles in the 1930s and fluoridated toothpaste in the 1950s. What had been a relatively minor issue for most of human history became a massive industry almost overnight. And here's the part that should unsettle you. Evolutionary biologists call what modern people experience an evolutionary mismatch. Your mouth and teeth evolved for a diet of tough, unprocessed food, eaten occasionally, not constant sugar exposure. The bacteria in your mouth that cause decay thrive in the exact environment we've created. The result? Billions spent on dental work every year, while our ancestors, with no toothpaste, had stronger, healthier jaws and far fewer cavities. For 300,000 years, humans kept their teeth clean with sticks, herbs, charcoal, and grit. They lived with the natural wear and tear of a wild diet. And when they needed to, they even drilled into teeth with stone tools. Then, in just a few generations, we replaced all of that with plastic brushes and mint-flavored paste, while simultaneously creating the dietary conditions that made them necessary in the first place. Your ancestors didn't need perfect white teeth. They needed working ones. And for most of human history, that's exactly what they had. That's all for today. Anyway, please donate and subscribe to fund the next video.